Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We all know, by now, everyone has heard about the situation. Some people know more details than others about the situation. Some people are speculating details. But so far, no real hardcore facts has been put out surrounding the details around this. Facts. Like, besides, I'm talking about when it comes down to Durk. Now, the other people, they do have surveillance footage. We already know a lot of stuff, so don't get in the comment section. Hey, kid, see, you ain't know about this. Hey, kid, see. I'm gonna start removing y'all and blocking y'all. Cause y'all annoying. A lot of like.
Yeah, but anyway.
But today we have, is this the end for Lil Durk? His life sentence explained. This is kind of, it's looking bad though. I will say for sure from all the information, even though we don't react to music, that doesn't mean we don't listen to music. We're not in tune to what's going on. Now, see, for the most part, don't be as in tune to everything like I do.
No.
And I just put her up on game on certain things. Not everything, but certain things. Yeah. So a lot of the individuals that's involved, I already knew about. Some I never known about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But from one thing I will say, each and every individual in life can learn from this situation. For one, don't bring all of your life business to the internet. Don't bring all your family and friends to the internet. It's not the internet business to know what's going on in your life and any aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And don't let the internet trick you out your position. But is that the real reason the internet? I don't think he was paying attention to people like people are speculating. I think, you know what I'm saying? If it is, everything that's alleged is true, it was going to happen regardless. So, you know, it was just only with the timing of the situation. Yeah. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it in with a thumbs up.
We're highly appreciate it. But let's dive into it, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Lil Durk is in some serious trouble. After legal issues dogged him throughout his career, the OTF founder has risen to become one of the biggest stars in hip-hop over recent years. From there, he seemed to embark on a positive path and rebranded himself. But it now appears like he couldn't escape the streets of Chicago like he hoped, and the pressure to prove that he was really about that life might have caught up with him in the end. Because now, he's looking at a serious case which could bring his empire crumbling down forever. It's your boy Luesta, and this is Lil Durk's road to a life sentence. In recent years, it seemed like Lil Durk had really turned a corner in his personal and professional life. Once the voice of the trenches, Durk had shifted from Chicago drill to make radio-friendly tracks with the likes of J. Cole, Drake, and even country star Morgan Wallen. On the personal side, his days of putting on for Lamron or repping the BDs seemed to be long gone. Instead, Durk wanted to be the model citizen who focused on music. Recently, he took a huge step towards that when he got himself a clean record dating all the way back to 2011 when he first had legal trouble. Everybody should get a second chance at life. It's about what you do with it. Alhamdulillah. My background wiped and cleaned all of my cases. I ain't a felon no more. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hashtag The Voice. Along the way, he launched his Neighborhood Heroes nonprofit organization in 2020, pledging to stop the bloodshed in Chicago once and for all. Even though he knew it was a tall order.
You know, that's the number one goal.
Thanks.
I mean, that's the number one goal to stop it. But the number one priority for like us in the streets and like politician wise is to stop the violence, slow it down much as possible. And it start with everybody like just coming together. But like I say, it's hard because you probably got him over here thinking he that, but his young niggas don't even respect him. So even if he be like, come on, let's come together, they looking at his ass like, the fuck on.
What do you think?
As Durk continued to mature, he got increasingly open about his own issues. Earlier this year, he revealed that he was just back from rehab in an effort to not only cure his addiction to Xanax and codeine, but also to become an example for those who looked up to him.
I want to embrace it, you know what I'm saying? Because it helped me a lot. So I want people to not run from it or be shy from it. It was tough at first, but it ain't that tough because I really knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was...
I wonder when did he go to rehab, you know? Like, because I know, like, all this stuff stems from what? The shooting happened when... We had looked it up, 2022? August of 2022, right? So I wonder, like... I had to look... Me personally, I had to look at what happened from August 2022 to the date of the arrest. Like, look into a pattern. I'm talking too policey, but...
But no, I get what you're saying.
Because when you really, like, understand certain things, you understand the change of certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's... let's just focus on the facts.
Told to be back. I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a better man, a better father, a better leader, thinking clearer. You know what I'm saying? And see, my main goal is peace. You know what I'm saying? Being with the family and staying out of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Planning on building a rehab center in Chicago for others like him, he also saved the life of his friend OTF Duty by paying $100,000 for his own rehab stint. Now a Grammy-nominated artist who has converted to Islam, Durk informed the world that this meant he couldn't be affiliated with anything illegal. I don't gangbang, I'm a Muslim. Basically, what I was saying on my post, in so many words, you can't do both. I'ma be the one who says it. So if you follow me as a brother, a friend, an icon, follow me to my new chapter of life. He added, when I make music, I rap what I've seen and been through. I'm not telling you to do it. There's a huge difference. The music won't change, but my life goals will. Despite the fact that he has spent time behind bars for firearm offenses and beat an attempted murder case with his late friend King Von in 2019, Durk had rehabilitated his image to the point that Aiden Ross wondered if he would ever see the inside of the pen.
Yo, Durk, yo. I'm reacting to the new song, bro. It's really good.
You like it?
Really, really good, bro. I have a question though.
Yeah.
In the video, I see a bunch of mug shots. Is that you?
Yeah, all my mug shots, like in my past.
You been in jail?
They ain't a good thing.
Nah. Yeah. Like how many times though, bro?
How many mug shots up there?
Yeah, nah. Nah, bro, I love the song though, bro. I'm really happy you dropped this. It's very good. I'm gonna add it to my music for sure.
With successful albums that were certified gold and platinum, Durk was looking to carry on that momentum with the release of a new album entitled Deep Thoughts in November. From his early mixtapes declaring I'm a hitter to leading a foundation that's made a real impact on his community, Durk has come a very long way. His transformation was recognized in a big way, earning him not one, but two separate keys to his city. But it seems like Durk in front of the cameras and the man behind the scenes were two different things. Because it appears that even though he said he wasn't in the trenches anymore, he might have still been pulling the strings. As a result, Durk's attempt to change how the world saw him only increased the shock when the news broke that he had been snatched up on some seriously heavy charges.
Coming off his first Grammy win earlier this year, Chicago-bred rapper Lil Durk is now facing charges in connection to a murder-for-hire plot.
Following the arrest of 4 OTF members in connection to the death of Savie Robinson, better known as Lil Pab, rumors began to spread that the net was closing in on the people at the top of Durkio's organization. But it was still hard to believe that it was actually going to be the Grammy award-winning artist himself who would be next to find himself in handcuffs.
Oh, Chad. Durk has been locked up in Broward County Jail. He's there right now. This is this. Yes, Broward. He's in Florida. I got the whole thing on. Look on my stream. I got it. Oh my God, bro. Oh.
And I ain't gonna lie with the death. Never mind on that part. But that's why I said, bro. Like, I said this a while ago. I said people talk too much. Like, I understand people wanting content. People wanting to. Trying to make some type of income, some type of way, right?
Yeah.
The new age media is not traditional media at all, and they don't follow the rules and guidelines of actual people who understand media.
Media, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though Academics is a big media page, and I understand he went to college. I don't even know what he majored in college. I don't know if he even got a college degree.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even follow the true art of journalism. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I don't like really like speaking too much in detail about certain things, because I only like to speak on facts. I only like to speak on things that are proven.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak on speculation. I don't want to speak on my personal.
Your personal opinions, or personal thoughts.
Not even my. No, I like to speak on my personal opinion, personal thoughts. I just don't want to like my personal assumptions of certain things. And I find out a lot of people speak on personal assumptions. They assuming shit, and then they go to the internet with it, and then y'all do fail to realize the government is watching. The bigger these platforms get, the more they tune in to watch. They literally hire people to strictly watch an Academics live stream. Motherfucker might get irritated at Academics live stream, but if they watch for every detail matter that they might come across. Not even just Academics, from even a YouTuber that might have 5,000 subscribers. They go and look for those. They go and see who reporting. That's the reason why I like, if I was an artist coming up, I wouldn't go to platforms like this. I would still go the traditional music route. Reason why is because the way that the new age media like to twist things is, and they like to get stuff out. They like to let me go new age media because it's going to be a certain way that it's going to go.
Just had a birthday. Yeah.
You said what?
I said he just had a birthday.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he had his birthday badge. That was before. In Chicago, he went back home, did the concert.
Oh, that was the birthday. I didn't know it was a birthday badge.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like a
concert. Yeah. No, it was a birthday badge.
Oh, okay.
But because so many people are reporting about rumors and certain things that's going on in the street, and I'm like, bro, y'all, it's like back in the day when in school, it's like, dang, bro, like, you know how back in the day your mom used to be like, shut up, you ain't got to tell everything you hear.
Yeah.
It's really on the grounds of that. You don't have to tell everything you hear or see. Then your mom was the first person to tell you, shut up, you talk too much, quit telling.
Yeah.
But not saying, like, if you see something that is right or wrong, and to tell the appropriate authorities if it may need be. Snitching, whatever, half of y'all be talking about don't snitch, y'all ain't never bust a grape.
Yeah.
Damn, we ain't talking about y'all. I'm just talking about, like, you ain't got to report and tell, oh, this person posted this person did this.
Like every little minute thing.
Yeah, like, chill, bro. But also, I'm not finna sit down and go into the music bragging about what happened.
Yeah, I would never get that. Like, even like listening to some of the stuff, even like after
the fact.
After like the arrest and stuff, like, cause I don't be tuned in like that, but
at the moment,
yeah. But when I go and listen, and I'm like, are we really like
that stupid,
that dumb? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not condoning or not telling you like, yeah, if you're gonna do like whatever. Well, yeah, if you're gonna do it, don't like put it in your music. But I'm definitely not condoning that behavior. But I think it's dumb for you to lay out everything in detail of things that y'all are doing.
But what's so dumb, and that's the reason why a lot of people do say drill, like the drill music genre is probably the dumbest genre. Like, because I done seen people say it's the worst genre of rap. Hell no, it's not. Not all of it is not all of it's good. Some of it, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But it's probably the dumbest ones because it has been so much self-snitching and self-incriminating from the beginning.
And I honestly, when I listen to it, I'm like, do y'all feel like y'all are untouchable or nothing will happen?
But
like,
let's
what
be real though. Trap music was the same way. We grew up, Yo Gotti, like listening to Yo Gotti when we was kids. He used to talk about selling this, and it was self-incriminating. And so we always grew up on people self-talking about what they did. Gucci Mane talking about but the case had already been dealt with, but you still, you know what I'm saying? We grew up on music like that too, so it influenced the other generation to feel like I really got to be telling what I did. And then when Von came out, and Von was telling his stories, it's really like, oh, we really got to tell, you know?
Yeah, but I think over time things like advance
worse.
and it gets worse, and like people are more put onto things, and or whatever the case would be. Like, even if back then, you know, feds and stuff was still watching and listening or whatever, I feel like now it's like 10 times more.
Especially with social media. Because it's just not the music
It's
now.
not just the music.
It's YouTube, it's TikTok, it's Instagram,
everything.
it's Facebook.
Like, people like
Twitter.
to blame one thing, but it's everything.
And
it's kind of like, they don't. Yes. And so just the thing, if you have somebody like you personally may know that, like, you know, they'll tell you like, hey, we watching, we whatever, like my situation, like,
but not your personal.
well, not my, well, it's personal to me because it's my family member.
But I'm saying,
but not
what
me,
you going through.
not what I'm doing, but like a family member, like that's wanting to live this life for whatever reason, which is so crazy to me. But yeah. If they sit and tell you we watching, this is somebody no one knows other than the people they hang out with and back home and stuff like that. So just imagine someone on this,
when they say they
level.
watching,
they're watching.
Bro, they screenshot, screen
They're
grab.
watching. They have people put in place.
You ain't
for
did
this.
nothing to really. You really ain't even did nothing to no one on some real
on
speed.
that level, yeah.
But they sitting there watching you because you have the potential to do something.
And when you're hanging out with people that is associated with people that actually have done something for real, it's just this. It's a lot. So I really don't understand why y'all sitting. My point was why y'all sitting like literally tell on yourself and put it in your music and lay it out. Y'all just create it and make the case for them. Like they don't even have to do much work because you done already gave them what they needed.
You know, one of the main times that I was like, hey, bro, let me chill out. It's when, like, fresh out of high school, remember I told you we used to hang out in a certain area back home?
Yeah.
And we were just, like, it was a bunch of us at the gas station, right? We just all chilling at the gas station. I'm with a group of people that I'm just now meeting, you know what I'm saying? But I know them through other people. And this ain't the crowd I normally roll with, but me, I'm very much so at the time freelancing. I'm cool with everybody. Every gang, every clique, every set. I'm just one of the ones that floats. But not every, I say that, not every, but a lot of. Yeah. But I'm chilling with some Crips, you know what I'm saying? We just chilling, kicking it at the gas station. And next thing you know, we look over, it's 2-3 cars of agents sitting there snapping, ching, 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 ching. Yeah, everybody, we all just, what's up with it? We just all like at the gas station chilling, but it's deep. Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? We all
not on nothing. I don't know if y'all was. You wasn't, but not knowing what other people on. And that's the thing. Like, you do have to be careful who you hang out with. And I understand that you cool with one person, that person cool with whoever. But even with that, you don't know what these people on. You don't know what these people into, what they got going, who watching, who looking for them, who whatever. That's why, you have to be smart the way you move.
And I was just like, bro, that day could have been like, I probably showed up in some folks. Because after that, the people that I was kicking it with, hanging with, all on did real prison time. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years prison time on some charges, and I'm just like, I left.
Yeah.
Taken in on a federal indictment, they claim that OTF members engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of Durk and to maintain their status in OTF. As for the murder for the higher charges specifically, they reported that Durk said he would, quote, pay a bounty for the murder of Quando Rondo, which is OTF's longtime enemy whose crew killed King Von after an altercation outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta. From there, a plot came together with Durk allegedly telling his association via text message, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. The accused OTF members such as OTF Didi, Vonnie, and 072 Boogie headed to California to meet Keon Grant, which is a high-ranking member of the crew. Intent on catching up to Quando and his crew, they tailed them throughout the day until they reached the fateful gas station where they would spring their attack. While Quando escaped unharmed, Lil Pab was left dead at the scene, while the famed rapper cried out in pain over his fallen friend.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started.
Huh?
Is it a light?
You said at a light?
Yeah. Is this like the actual scene?
Yeah, that was in
This is at a
traffic.
light? I thought it was in a parking lot.
No, they was actually in traffic.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
If you recognize that cry for help from Quando, well, that's because Durk actually sampled it on the track Same Side with Rob 49. From there, the assassins headed to In-N-Out to discuss money before heading back to Chicago. With the alleged killers behind bars, Durk realized that the net was closing in and was reportedly trying to book flights to Dubai and Switzerland out of Florida, but was apprehended before he could board them. With the flights purchased by OTF associated credit cards, it was alleged that an informant's recordings played key roles in linking banks to the murder for hire plan, including Durk supposedly offering music industry opportunities and cash rewards in exchange for the killing of Quando Rondo. For a lot of people, the news that Durk had got himself jammed up in a case like this after apparently turning a new life would be hard to comprehend. But if you've really been paying attention, then you would know that Durk has left a few little breadcrumbs hinting at his involvement in something like this. Ever since the passing of his close friend
only thing I'll say, it's hard to be a case when you got a dude with some wiretaps and you really got a snitch. That's in the circle snitching. It's hard to be the case.
Because I was thinking that. Sorry.
No, go.
Because I was thinking that. I was like, if it's just like word, like he say, she say, you know, then there's not really much that you
like
can
strong
like,
ground.
yeah, strong, you know, evidence to like place like, yeah, I'm the one that, you know, that he's the one that set it up, you know, hired, whatever, orchestrated everything. Like, but if you if you have text messages, if you have. Don't know if they have text messages, like actually, you know, planning all of that. But if you have text messages or whatever the case may be, or even what is it called, tap phone calls or wiretaps. So you know, somebody wearing like that's hard. That's hard to beat. Yeah, you would have to have like
even a good lawyer ain't gonna be able to,
like that's even with a good lawyer. Like
snitch that's wearing a wire, bro. That's solid evidence, bro. Now, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. It's just hard as hell. And that's the thing.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, especially if you got the baddest lawyer. But, bro, that's hard. You ain't got too many Johnny Cochrans no more.
Yeah.
Hinting at his involvement in something like this. Ever since the passing of his close friend and leading OTF signee, Durk has been told by Chiracology Redditors who've likely never even held a gun that he had to quote-unquote slide for Vaughn. This is an issue I covered at length in an entire video which explained exactly why he shouldn't be getting involved in revenge plots. Ever since then, the hip-hop world has been debating over the whole thing, generally telling Durk that he needs to stay out of it and just focus on the bag.
Literally, what could Durk do right now today about like King Von's murder? Nothing. Except slide for him positively.
Crash out?
Should Lil Durk grab his Draco and just go, I don't know, some niggas up that he felt like are responsible or had anything to do with, with Von's death? Should he go do that today?
But while Quando Rondo remains alive and well, it seemed like Durk may have been more rattled by the comments than he acted, and set out a plan to get his revenge. At times, even openly alluding to the death of Lil Pub in a way that prosecutors are likely to construe as.
Do you think the comments got to him?
I don't know, like, if it's... Because I said this to you, like, when it all happened. I said, there's no amount of pressure that anyone can put on me to make me...
But that's you.
No, I get that.
Like,
but my
sometimes take yourself out the equation.
No, I'm taking myself out the equation. I'm thinking... Well, okay, it's hard to take yourself out the equation. What kind of, sort of, but it sucks. Because I told you this. I was like, it sucks that he felt whatever pressure he felt, if he felt pressure, because I just, that's just me.
I don't think it was pressure.
What do you think it was? You think it was gonna happen regardless if people were saying like you need to go do this, you need to go do that, or people expecting you to do something? I'm gonna say this: coming
from the environment that they come from, it was prone to happen. What is necessarily gonna be behind Durk? No. Not necessarily, but loyalty, Durk was going to ride with the people regardless of who did it, and he going to feel as though y'all deserved some type of reward. I think, you know what I'm saying, if they carried out the mission, and even if he knew nothing about it, he was still going to put himself involved in it. You get what I mean? Say, for instance, it's some of the other group of guys from Chicago.
Yeah.
That's part, and they caught Quando, and they did it. Durk was still gonna be like, oh yeah, y'all OTF for life. I'm gonna put y'all.
But that's not,
you get what I mean?
I get that, and that's not what I'm saying. Like, I get it. Like, people was gonna do whatever regardless. You know what I'm saying? They feel like because that's the life that they live, or that's just what they do. But I'm just speaking like for him, with you being like
who you are.
With you being who you are, but also with you being like, you know, because so many people, I told you, I feel like so many people depend on you, or whatever the case may be, or you the money man, you the whatever. Like, at some point, even the people, y'all should have wanted to not even involve him, or you involve yourself, because you had so much to lose. But, I mean, I get it. Maybe it's just because I'm not in that life and I don't think like that. So, it's just hard for me to even, like...
On some real, like, if we're going to really speak like on some real gang stuff, the money, to be honest, money wouldn't even be the motivation for revenge. It would be revenge itself. That's not what I'm not talking about. Okay, I'm not talking about nothing you saying.
Okay, go ahead.
To another lineup. Money shouldn't even been so Durk. Any essential Durk would have gave you shouldn't even been the motive to even want to carry out whatever.
True,
revenge.
Exactly.
So y'all shouldn't even got him involved. If that
That's
was what y'all
point.
wanted. Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
just going from another viewpoint.
Yeah.
I'm saying all the guys, if we all OTF, we all BD, whatever. Von BD, our homie got killed in the way that he got killed. Wasn't no gun involved. It was straight up like fisticuffs. We already been wolfing on the internet saying, "Hey, when I see you, we gonna get it on." It's from the whole situation. It should have been a fight. Von should not even lost his life that night. We all come from this life. If it's just a fight, let it be a fight. Mm-hmm. If it's gonna be a shootout, let's shoot it out. Whatever. Coming from that life. Mm-hmm. Also coming from that life, you know, ain't no killing without killing. That's that life. Mm-hmm. And you can't get on the internet and kill somebody of that nature and not expect something to possibly come back to you. We should have been moving smart regardless. I'm talking about Quando Rondo should have been moving smarter, way smarter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like when you see like, hey, if I ain't got the money to be bulletproof and stuff up, yeah, I ain't not loafing freely. Yeah. No, if I gotta, if I'm gonna be out loafing, moving freely, I'm gonna be secure regardless, because I know 9 times out of 10, I'm not dumb enough to not know what happened. I'm gonna make sure I'm protected though, regardless.
I feel you.
Even openly alluding to the death of Lil Pub in a way that prosecutors are likely to construe as him taking responsibility for the killing. During an interview with DJ Academics, Lil Durk spoke out about the endless calls for him to avenge his fallen friend, and claimed that things had eased off for some reason.
I wouldn't even hear spoke on this. Not on this platform.
I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. They kind of chilled out a little bit. I wonder why. We here though. We different in Iraq. I feel like speaking of parables, I'm trying to like decode it a little bit.
This was around the time that he popped up on Nardo Wick's Who Want the Smoke, where he spit, "They be on my page saying Sly for Vaughn. I know they trolling me. Outside with y'all big homie, Beyond. I keep them folks with me. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know. That's how it's supposed to be. Shh." Later on in that same track,
y'all also be reaching sometimes with these lyrics. The publication of the date of the song, 2021, the crime didn't happen to, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta, sometimes we're reaching with certain things, you know? But we're not, he could have been talking about in future tense, but you don't know that, and I'm not gonna reach with that. Because reason why, as much as y'all want to use lyrics, now the courts want to use lyrics. We see in the Young Thug trial, they playing stupid at like if the art gonna be the art, let the art be the art. If not, hey, y'all stop rapping about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when the rap music be trashed, who was there to complain?
But y'all just don't know. That's how it's supposed to be. Shh. Later on in that same track, he seemed to explicitly refer to Lil Pop's death when he said, "Better do what Nardo said, cause people die for pumping gas." That one might not go over well in court. Also,
again, if this is if I'm the lawyer, right, on some real legal knowledge, this song is admissible in court because the publication of the song came out in 2021. Mm-hmm. The death didn't happen so I can't be speaking on a crime that hasn't even been committed yet. True. So.
Because people die for pumping gas. That one might not go over well in court. Also, there's the incriminating comments from one of Durk's LA associates, Brick Baby. In a recent interview, the rapper who's been spotted in the studio with Durk essentially seemed to dry snitch, stirring up even more controversy.
It's Sly for Vaughn, right? Yeah. They say you can't say that no more. Why? Oh, yeah, because of... Wait, no. Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
And I hate dumb ass nigga be trying to act stupid like they don't know what's going on. What? Like
you should even, yeah,
bro. And I hate dumb niggas like here. You can't say that no more. If you're a real street nigga, you know, bro. For one, get y'all ass out the fucking internet. I ain't never seen an OG street nigga want to be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Unless you trying to move into a different light. It's too many so-called street guys that want to be on the camera nowadays. It was back in the day, man. Like real street guys wouldn't even allow you to take photos of them. They'd be like, bro. And then real old heads be you being too flashy. We don't do all that. Tune it down. The streets ain't the streets no more, bro. Y'all need to learn how to get up out of them. There's no such thing anymore.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term, like no more Sly for Vaughn.
Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that...
Looking back, this was a direct violation of how Durk liked to conduct his business. Because if he was more driven by clout, he would have been all over the internet mocking Quando. Instead, he kept it in the strange blurred lines between reality and fiction that hip-hop represents, where artistic expression and confession are hard to really define. The goal is not to go to jail, so y'all will never see me do tough shit on here to look street. I am the streets. As Lil Pop's death entered the rearview mirror and his family tried to pick up the pieces like Vaughn's before him, Durk continued to publicly renounce the street life. I'm going to start by getting the city together, he told Rolling Stone at the time, to do my part to slow down the violence. Even if you do 99% of shit right, you still got 1% of the demons with you. You get angry fast, and one reply can fuck up $8 billion. That's why I'm not saying names no more in my music. I ain't speaking on the dead no more. None of that. I'm not chasing death no more. I'm chasing $8 billion. I want our kids to grow up safe and sound, to be able to have fun, to have a real life. Intent on acting like the street life was behind him, Durk continued to act like a role model in the public eye. But it's fair to say that he still adhered to elements of street code. For one thing, he had a vocal hatred of informants. Not only that, he claimed that he had an ability to sniff out a rat from a mile away, just like he did with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I really hate rats with real passions. Like, I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate rat.
But it turns out his senses weren't as attuned as he thought. As a result, it appears he might wind up fulfilling the prophecy he delivered on Redman.
They ask me where I'ma be in 10 years, shit, I say the feds.
Despite Durk claiming that he could still smell a snitch a mile away, the truth was that he appears to have had a few in his camp. And now, it came back to bite him.
Lil Durk been picked up by the feds. I don't know if he been charged with nothing. Probably questioning and put in OTF and a lot of things. But I heard somebody named OTF Jam, they said they been calling him a rat. And basically he said, okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this. That all this information that I know. Rat this, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell that. My video earlier, I told y'all, man, if somebody say Durk name, that's all it's gonna take to say that man's name.
And although it's alleged that there are a few informants, OTF Jam is the one who's being pinpointed as the man that was wearing a wire and had given Durk up. But unfortunately, all this proves is that once there are big prison terms being dangled in front of people, even lifelong friendships can go wrong. In a recent interview, Jam revealed that he and Durk had been tight long before the fame.
12 years. Like 12 years. Did my time. Ain't told on nobody. Right. Ain't no fool shit on my name. Now I'm back.
And I'm living a life I never thought I'd live. You know?
Yeah, but like, if you can't talk about it, like, why did you have to sit down for 12?
I went to jail for a temp. It was more than that, but shit, that's what I did my time for.
Well, like, how did you even get linked in with just OTF period?
This ain't no people I met. I knew them, like I'm saying, this was before jail. I know Durk was rapping. He came out there.
After he came out from serving a 12-year bid, Durk took care of him, providing his friend and ally with $50K in cash, a car, and even a home.
So this just to let all y'all youngins know, your closest homie will turn on you even if you bless them with everything that you can give them. They'll still turn their back on you. Down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, there's no matter how hard the crew is, no matter how tough y'all think y'all are, there's always a rat in every crew. There's always one nigga that gonna tell. And the ones y'all think will tell, most of the time don't even be the ones that crack. They be the ones y'all think ain't gonna say a word. They be the main ones, man. Shit, I ain't like him. I just came home from 12 years, bro. I can't go back in for nothing, man. What y'all want? And it might be a simple possession charge. Yeah. He might get caught with a gun. Man, I gotta get up out of this jam, bro. I just came home from 12, man. Y'all talking about giving me another 10? Shit, fuck this, man. I gotta, man. What y'all want to know?
I'll tell y'all whatever y'all want to know.
Cause he just did 12. He don't want to go back and do no more time. I gotta tell it. I'm enjoying life outside.
That is true, especially when you just like did 12. You know how that is. Like what comes with that. You definitely not trying to go back.
I like sleeping on my queen size bed, man. I can't go back in there that hard. It be like that. They start reminiscing and thinking about everything they just went through. But majority of the time, it's the ones y'all think won't tell, that will tell, and it's the ones that y'all think won't tell, won't say a word. Because most of the time, it's the ones y'all look at as a square cornball, they be more solid than the ones that y'all think is the toughest in the streets. It be ones that will pick up the gun and shoot first, and then and throw you the gun and be like, hey, his fingerprints on it. That is really how that is, though. And it's sad, bro. That's the reason why, bro, the streets been over. They've been telling y'all this for years. The streets don't love nobody but itself.
Bro, like, I remember when the money wasn't there, first I'm gonna say you 50, I got you, and I gave my lawyer money and everything when I fight my case.
I ain't gonna lie, Durk come through.
All that, like, Durk come through. That's sure. I don't give a fuck nobody say, like, I know, I'm a real witness. Like, a lot of niggas can't say anything. Ain't gonna lie, my whole time I was straight.
To really rub salt in the wounds, there is also footage of Durk actively praising Jam while he probably had a wire tucked in his shirt. Just like that, OTF Jam has single-handedly proven that when it comes down to it, there are no friends in the street. And according to OTF Twin, Jam was not the only one who was integral to bringing Durk down. And unfortunately, this is another case where Durk saw it coming in his music. On the track Federal Nightmares where he rapped, "Delete my iCloud if they really on me though. When trial come, it ain't on your phone. It be your homie though. He on the stand with his head down like he don't know me though. It ain't no plot and getting no lawyer if your homie told." Now looking at a life sentence or even the death penalty in Florida, it's easy to look at the betrayals Durk has suffered and think that his friends sold him out. But the sad fact remains that if he was really leading the life of a reformed man that he claimed to be, he wouldn't be in this situation. Despite the fact that the street mentality told him what he should have done, every other instinct and circumstance of his life should have told him not to retaliate. Even King Von's grieving uncle, Range Rover Hang, has said that it was in his hands to break the cycle and leave the street life behind once and for all. As in his opinion, it led not only to the death of King Von, but Durk's late brother, D-Thang, too.
Rest in peace to D-Thang. If he died, I don't know if he died yet. I'm hearing on the internet, I don't know if he died. Like, but I'm not the type of nigga y'all gotta keep getting mad at. Like, I fuck with Durk. He BD, I'm GD, but I still fuck with him and I fuck with his music, his movement. He making money. I'm not a hater. I love to see what he doing. Shorty up $30-40 million. Like, I love to see that because I'm from one block. He from the next block over. My daddy used to hang with Durk daddy. I think his brother been throwing parties for years. Nothing ever happened to D-Thang. Something just happened to him now because Durk said he was saying these people names and songs. Really, you in a position to empower Chicago to make us a better city. You should be like, man, I ain't know none of that no more.
The advice didn't just come from inside Chicago either. During an appearance on $1 Million of Game, Wallow openly pleaded with Durk to refrain from doing anything rash to get back at Rondo and his crew. To start, he shared a personal anecdote about his own moral dilemma that threatened to consume him.
The living conditions, nigga, you big, that's not you. You're not what the you going through, so just hold on and keep going. Cause I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here though, and I'm gonna say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk, I forgave my brother's killer, and I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother, my brother died in my grandma's arms. That house that we grew up in. He shot my brother, he ran to the house. He died in Nanny Harms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you, this some real shit, man.
But rather than heed the warnings of people like Wallow, Durk allegedly decided to tap into his old ways. And because of this, people like Charleston White feel that he made his bed. And if he's not careful, he might die in it.
Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look like he got a no bond like me. That boy got a federal note. I bet that nigga asshole and closed up. He got a burp to pass gas. He can't even fart out his ass. I know the feeling. Boy, they get your ass and they put a hole on you. Now look, y'all favorite rapper, what he call himself? The Boy. He got an album coming out. Won't be no album release party. Oh my goodness. No, them boys mad, the money gone. Ooh-wee.
In one moment where your emotions override your best intentions, your whole life can change. And unfortunately, it's looking like that might lead Durk to no longer spend his nights in penthouses, but penitentiaries instead. Since his early days, Durk was intent on making it as a rapper. So even when his friends were in the streets, the music remained his focus.
What was your prior relationship with Durk though? Like how'd you guys become cool, and how'd you guys become so close?
We off the block. It's just like how we is, where we from. We all real close, like, you see what I'm saying? So it's just one of the guys. He just happened to be rapping. He figured out what he do, want to do. Everybody else as a whole, I'm gonna say as a whole, we don't know what we want to do. Well, at the time, I ain't know what I want to do. We finna try to be the biggest drug dealers. We thinking streetwise, but he just one of the guys. He rapping and this shit work.
From the very start of his career, he's been trying to leave his old life behind for good. Coming from feeling like the underdog to standing on top of the city, it feels good. It feels good to just be working and to be motivated by the hate going on, but to still be able to do Stop the Violence programs and be a part of Chicago, period. Durk informed the Fader way back in 2015, but I had to sacrifice to get here. I had to sacrifice friends. I even had to sacrifice my house because I used to live in the wrong area. I had to stay out of the streets, stay out of the way. I had to sacrifice the streets. But rather than be able to reap the rewards of everything he had accomplished, Durk is now looking at a lengthy trial which might lead to a life sentence. From the inside, Durk can no longer be the voice that helps to uplift Chicago. Instead, he's just gonna be a cautionary tale of what happens when that city and its street warfare clouds your mind and judgment. Durk can help his city from the inside.
I said it one because I'm thinking about. I was like, I think one thing that used to help him kind of stay like was certain judgments, and I think if he 100%, again, all these are accusations that he hasn't been convicted or anything, so I can't speak on it being factual. Yeah. But if this is true and he did implement it, I think one thing that used to keep him out of it from being like 100%, like he had something to do with stuff, is his brother. And I feel like when his brother passed, it was like he lost the person that kept him out of like doing like orchestrating or having involvement directly into stuff. Like, the music, the business. His
brother kept him focused.
Yeah. Like this is the focus point, bro. Like them guys, them the guys we have them around and stuff. But you ain't the one that's gonna be calling no shots. You ain't the one that's gonna be like, if they do it, they do it. We ain't gonna never turn our back on the guy. Yeah. But you ain't gonna have no involvement in it because you can't cut the money off. Yeah. Once you cut the money off, everything else folds. Why you think majority of the game, all these games are running wild now? The head got cut off. Yeah. Once the head get cut off, the body roams free. That's the reason why so much stuff is out of control. And I really feel like it got out of control because, like, his guidance is gone now. Yeah. Like, because I know he said his dad was locked up from an early age, his childhood. So typically, most boys, who do you look up to as like a father figure? Your older brother or your older cousin, somebody older, yeah.
City and its street warfare clouds your mind and judgment. Durk can help his city from the inside. All his team can hope for at this point is that there's a way out of a predicament that looks impossible to overcome. As always, it's your boy Luesta, and I want to thank you all for watching today's video. We worked.
I ain't gonna hold you. This does look like it's gonna be hard for him to overcome, though.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a homie wearing a wire. That's bad. That's a bad look. I don't know how he gets up out of that one.
And I don't mean no harm, and I'm not trying to like again implement like if I was like, but at the same time, if I'm really trying to like change my life, and I get it, it's probably easier said than done. You really have to start cutting people off. Like I understand, like yeah, whatever the case may be, y'all have this like, cause people do be like so stuck on like we talk about this all the time, like the loyalty and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I can still be,
loyal.
I can still be loyal. I can still love you from a distance. You still my homie. I still got respect for you. But at the same time, you do have to start separating yourself from certain people. Like if you really like won't change, and I feel like if people learn how to do that, they won't be in the certain situations that they end up in. But I know it's easier said than done when you live in this life. But I wish them the best. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be something hard to get out of, but I wish him the best.
And the only way I feel somebody else got to take ownership and say, hey, you got to really throw him completely out of it and say he ain't had nothing to do with it. This was out. But there's somebody else like opting to say I'm guilty. And do you say I'm guilty for this type of crime? Because I'm gonna be trying to get my own self out of it. Yeah. So I can't take blame to dish you out.
No, ain't nobody.
Somebody might. No, it's always.
I mean, you.
A lot of cases there are fall guys.
Yeah, but
a lot of cases there are fall guys.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you never know.
I feel you.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes.